So I recently watched Disney's latest installment of the Marvel Avengers series, Age of Ultron, at the cinemas. The film was exactly what myself and audiences around the world have come to expect from a superhero movie. Plenty of explosions, a few sassy one-liners, and a romantic intrigue that falls a bit flat. But this somewhat tired formula hasn't seemed to deter fans, with the Avengers series being Disney's most profitable franchise to date, and it isn't hard to see why. Looking around me at the sold-out cinema, there were families, couples, and groups of teenagers. It seemed everyone was equally excited to see the film. The Avengers has such a wide target audience, appealing to small children, teenagers, adults young and old, males and females alike. Looking at Disney's recent and future production lineup, the majority of the films being released are either sequels or remakes. I think Disney are really trying to be smart here, having invested a lot of money in their more recent original productions with far too little return at the box office. It makes sense to return to the format that made them such a powerhouse in the beginning. Disney's recent trend of creating live-action versions of their most iconic films has proven extremely profitable, with Cinderella grossing just under $200 million, Maleficent around $250 million, and Alice in Wonderland over $300 million at the box office worldwide. However, these figures don't even come close to the $625 million that the first Avengers film accrued, and the sequel, Age of Ultron, is set to outdo this feat, bringing in almost $85 million on its opening day alone. Although superhero films are pretty low on my list of favourite genres, I have to say that the Avengers franchise never disappoints. The recent success of comic book superhero films has certainly led to an oversaturated market. Though Warner Brothers certainly got a head start, their 90s Batman films directed by Tim Burton barely grossed $700 million worldwide, across 4 films, with each sequel earning significantly less than its predecessor. The later reimagined Batman trilogy, directed by Christopher Nolan, proved to be a lot more successful, with The Dark Knight grossing over $500 million alone. And although Batman has always been my favourite superhero, it has to be said no one does it better than Disney when it comes to this genre. Disney has been very strategic with their planning and cross-marketing of the Marvel Universe films. While I wasn't particularly convinced by the first Thor film or any of the Hulk films, and to be honest, I still haven't seen the first Captain America. After watching the first Avengers film, my interest in the Marvel Universe was captured, and I found myself in line to watch the next Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man sequels with everyone else. Superhero fatigue is a subject being discussed more frequently, yet there seems no end in sight for the onslaught of film and TV adaptations, much to the delight or disdain of fans. To be honest, I probably won't be in line to see Batman vs Superman. I think Warner Brothers still has a long way to come if it has a hope of competing with Disney on the superhero front. And though I'll most likely get tired of seeing caped crusaders saving the world, based on current trends, it doesn't appear that the superhero genre will go the way of the musical or western just yet.